Okay, I think I've got it figured out. Except, of course, my stupid camera. And yay! Oh, buddy, that was a pain in my butt. Okay, well, let's see if anyone new jumps in. I'll give that a minute. I don't want to wait too long. So I figured out a few things that could help me improve the streaming quality, and it looks like it's working. I usually looks like it's working. Okay, cool. So I had my streaming software set to record adaptive, which was being suboptimal at best. I ran a couple internet speed tests, and I double and triple checked my hardware, even though I already knew it. I'm like, okay, I should be streaming at 1080p 60 FPS. The game will play at whatever FPS, but I want to stream at 60 FPS to make it a little smoother. And then I finally figured out the issue was that my software wasn't set at the correct bitrate or resolution, so I just wasn't streaming at the highest quality that my internet and computer were capable of. Because my internet speed, being in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, is freaking amazing, because you really only need about 6,000 kilobytes per second for upload speed, and I have like over 20 megabytes per second, which is like 20,000 kilobytes per second. So this literally takes less than a third of my total internet upload speed, so it shouldn't affect anything else on the house that's going on. Took me, almost 3 weeks to figure that out. I have also set up some more social media accounts for this in an attempt, a bid, to help the increase the growth of the streams and maybe grow some external channels and kind of get a bunch of stuff going at once. So I'm probably gonna record this stuff and upload it to YouTube and then have it linked to Twitch and all that. Who knows, maybe the YouTube channel will do better than the Twitch streams. If that ends up happening, whatever. I don't know if I can switch to being complete YouTuber. I don't mind recording live streams and then uploading them, but a whole pre-production process seems like a little much for me. Even if I wasn't working full-time, I hate editing videos, and I'm not very great at writing scripts. And while I understand I don't necessarily need a script to play games, I think having a couple things written down and being able to extend myself beyond the range of simply just playing games and doing some other stuff might be useful, but that's neither here nor there. Don't even know how well that's going to do, but I figure I can start uploading them to YouTube as more of a permanent channel archive, so that they can continue to collect views, because right now, not even being a Twitch affiliate, I only get 14 days for any given video to be up, and once that ticker's done, that video is gone. It's gone to the ether. So I figure, upload them to YouTube, why not? Might hit another audience there, and then maybe get some melding of the people that are on Twitch but also go watch YouTube that I'm not getting on Twitch to find me that way and then come to Twitch. So, yeah, I'll just market all of the channels and see what goes. I'm still going to use Twitter just for, like, stream and I guess channel updates now. And then I've got an Instagram that I built just for this, because setting up an additional Instagram account literally took, like, not even 5 minutes. So I figured, why not? One more audience I could potentially reach out to, even though I'm pretty sure the Instagram scene isn't very big for gaming, but whatever. Yeah, just one more thing. I just want to try. I want to try all of the available free options that I have to market and grow whatever this is, my Twitch streams and channel and stuff like that. So we'll just see how this goes. I've been talking for too long. We're like 6 minutes in, and all I've been doing is rambling about changing some settings and new stuff that I'm trying and all that. So for the YouTube viewers, hi, this is the first video. Unfortunately, you've missed like what would be the first 2 or 3 episodes of this game. My bad. I'm not super far into the game. If anyone knows anything about Medieval Dynasty, I'm not even through the first season yet. That said, I've also extended the seasons to the maximum amount of days and increased my building capacity to the highest amount. So for the people who have been following me on Twitch and watched all of my videos, and maybe anyone else who knows anything, I had an epiphany last night about how stupid I am. That maybe progressing the chapter quest and not just certain story quests is what actually affects the building capacity. So this obviously will go up at the end of the season. And then I'm assuming that my building size will increase in winter. Wow, I said winter, I mean fall. I'm skipping a whole season. But I have 10 more days for that to happen, which is fine. I've completed all of the side quests, and my story quests are finally at like an impasse. So the chapter quest has to wait for next season. All-Wind story waits till next season. Or I'm in spring. Sorry, the next season is summer. Wow. Ugh. Today's just been kind of weird. I got excited about figuring out the settings with the bitrate and everything, and updating a few other settings to kind of boost the graphics ever so slightly. That I wanted to stream today, mostly just to test it out. But then I also had like the YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that, so I was like, okay, I figured out a bunch of stuff that I can do to hopefully maybe grow a little bit. Chances are that I'm going to see immediate benefits from any of these things are pretty much slim to none, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. It's just, you know, the more avenues that I can take that are easy to walk because they're so close together, the more likely I am to collect some kind of an audience and improve my product and service even more. And I really don't like talking about stuff like this in the terms of product and services, because I don't want to get too businessy, because I don't want this to be a business. But having worked in the marketing industry for like 3.5 years for a Fortune 500 automotive company, I'm trying to take and apply some of that marketing and business strategy to growing something like this. So unfortunately I end up treating it slightly businessy, but I want to monitor and watch myself and, you know, kind of limit that. I mean, there's certain things I don't want to sacrifice and certain things I just can't compromise while doing this, and I need to put my foot down and not do that, so I don't turn into this like disgusting channel that's gluttonous just for money and views and stuff like that, because that's not what I want to do. Maybe some of those other additional things that I said to improve the graphics didn't actually work out that well. But I think you may be able to see some of that, like, it's not screen tearing, but there is like a don't know if you guys can see it. It's like these kind of dark waves across the screen, like it's it's almost like the screen is having a seizure whenever I turn my camera or move. Whenever the camera moves, because if I move my character, I have to do that. I wonder if that's something I can alter while I don't want to spend too much time doing this stuff. I really don't want to make this look worse than it is. I think certain things will apply. Well, I got rid of that stuttering thing, so that should be fine for now, I guess. Hopefully that will improve between this time. So I did do a few things after I got off the stream last time, for anyone that's following the stream. I went into the management system and redistributed some of the people to different jobs and redid some of the resources, because I realized I actually, just between the 4 people, can get more than enough out of both the hunter and the lumberjack being at level 3 in each of those skills. And then on top of that, the cook will make the food that the hunter gathers even more useful. So I figured I should probably just make one of these guys a craftsman and have them make like wicker baskets and stuff, at least temporarily. And then I could remove one of the wood sheds and then build a I don't know if I want to build a smithy yet or if I want to build a barn. And then on top of that, I kind of really want to keep extracting stone and stuff until I can get an extraction site. And then this guy has the worst extraction skill, but I could potentially hire someone else with either a high production or high extraction skill, and then have this guy just do something else until I can get a market stall for him, and then he can just generate passive, like, coin income. But yeah, I was able to redo some of the management system, because I didn't realize that firewood is a better wood source than either sticks or logs, because 1 firewood is worth 5 wood. And you can use 1 log to generate 4 firewood. So even though a log's value is 10, you generate 4 firewood, which would be a value of 20. So I only have to generate, I believe if it's 20 per, I have to generate just 20 times 5. I think the minimum I have to generate is like 24 things of firewood per day in order to meet the wood demands, which means then my sticks and hopefully my logs will continue to increase. And then I noticed in the woodshed, it tells me how much I would get per day. So it's like, oh, as long as these are all in the green. Unfortunately, it doesn't account for the usage or the demand. So even though I'm pumping out 24 firewood, realistically I should have only 0 to 1 firewood left at the end of the day. More or less. But it does account for log demands, because you have to turn logs into firewood, so the firewood is using the log. On top of that, the plank uses logs as well. So it's accounting for both, for logs being turned into both firewood and planks, and still I generate about 8 per day, which is the size of a lot of the buildings. And since I can't necessarily build all of these buildings per day, I don't even need to necessarily generate 8. So I could lower the logs and increase the stick and mess with those values, but I'm at a point where I've got more than enough people generating enough stuff. So I'm thinking I will probably destroy this. Select build mode, downgrade, upgrade. Oh, so limestone is good for upgrading. Okay, destroy, building, and repair. Let me destroy this one. I kind of want to destroy that one and move them over, but once I can build like the woodshed 2 and or a bigger house, they'll get closer, so I'm not super... Okay, so that gives me one building back. So, yeah, now I can build either a barn or a smithy. Technically, I still don't even need the kitchen. I could... I've only got 10 more days, so I'm not going to tear this one down. It's fine tearing down the woodshed because it's not a big deal. I think I can still afford to get 1 or even 2 more people and have the wood come out just fine and still end up with extra logs and sticks at the end of the day. Because like I said, I'm not going to be building stuff every single day, so it has time to generate. Plus I already have a large amount of logs saved up to build most of what I need, at least immediately. And I don't need to upgrade stuff every day either. And like I said, from collecting the meat and then cooking it on top of that, I've actually, like... So meat counts as, I think, 2 food when you go to eat it. Yeah, 2 food. And then cooked meat counts as, I think I want to say 5 food. I don't think anything shows up here. I don't know if that person even got to start working on it because I did the management stuff at the end of the day. So I don't know what stuff got generated and what stuff didn't. And it's very likely that if anything got generated, it could have just been eaten already. But I'm at the point where I can kind of just focus on earning money and increasing my skills and the village for a tad bit, because I can't really progress any of the quests immediately. The only thing I can get for the next quest, this one. So I need 500 coins, 20 dried meat, and a water skin with water. I actually managed to pick up a water skin, so even though I can't craft one yet, I have one that I could use. Getting 500 coins would not be that hard at this point. I can sell, like, feathers, wicker baskets, whatever. The dried meat I cannot get until I can get, or upgrade the hunting lodge to hunting lodge 2. And then it'll have a drying rack, and then I can have hunters create dried meat from the drying rack. Or make it myself. But that's going to take a minute, because looking at my technology, it's this one. I haven't even unlocked the herbalist or fishing hut, let alone the second lodge. That takes 1,000 points, and I'm like barely, not even a quarter of the way there yet. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry about that too much right now. I think what I am going to do is go mine some stone. Yeah, I'm gonna go collect some stone and then... Where's my weight? So I can carry just under 20 kilos before I'm unable to sprint. Most of the deposits over there are empty, there's water. So yeah, I'm going to collect some stone, and then little bit more light on my face. I need to get a better lighting solution. I just don't have much room left on my desk. My work computer and just a few other things, but the work computer is mainly things take them space. And unfortunately, I still have to work a full-time job, so can't not have that. But, yeah, so, oh no, I got dirty. I'm a dirty, dirty boy. That's okay with me. So I can probably get one more deposit somewhere. Goodbye. So yeah, that is how it's gonna go from here. Just gonna try and collect some resources, and that is the most awkward mining I've ever seen. That's just so weird looking. I think, yeah, okay, that's literally about as much as I can carry right now. If I could swim faster, I would consider swimming across, but I think the swimming is so slow that it's actually faster to go across the bridge. Just real quick, just to get rid of that dirty status. I really didn't get much health back for sleeping last night. I think it's going to be another 2 or 3 days before my health is gone. Yeah, so anyone who hasn't been following the stream, my difficulty settings are just on like the normal realistic settings, except for 2 things. I pumped up the total number of buildings I'm allowed to have at every like limit increase interval, and I increased the number of days I have per season. I think the game normally sets it at like 3 or something, and I pumped mine all the way up to 30. So I have 30 days for each season. More like a little Stardew Valley type. Okay. I think I'm over halfway to filling this thing up, yeah. I gotta be careful, because they could fill this place up before I'm even able to upgrade, and then I guess at that point, then the resources would start piling into the individual places, and then as soon as a spot filled for there, and there was weight open so that they could stick stuff in there, then they would stick it in there. Do you not have an axe or something? Let me go to management and see if I messed up. No, it doesn't say you're missing an axe. The axe you're using has... There is a space for another hunter, so I could assign someone there, and then we would be picking up on food again. So I'm not super worried about food. I'm actually more worried about the wood if I get more people. I think I'll be fine, though. What was I in here looking for? So here's one of the buckets I didn't use. using, so I want to take that. Yeah, we've got stone axes and knives and stuff. Oh, they're super fast again. I wonder if it's because it's raining. I think you do get dirty faster when it rains. Hoping that there's some cooked meat in here when I walk in, since that chick's been working for a bit. Yeah, I'm actually gonna take all of this. Sorry, guys. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. But I need some grub. Boom. So the only two things that are not self-sustaining are the water and stone at this point. There's the only two basic resources that I need in order to keep the production processes in good enough shape to cover all of the basic demands. Yeah. Kept burping there. So yeah, I'm probably not going to do a super long stream tonight, or a super long, I guess, video now too. So I gotta be careful about that. I'm going to have like long upload times. But I do need to eat dinner, and I skipped lunch today. I had a small lunch. I had a protein bar with most of my protein shake. So realistically, I only had somewhere between 350 and 500 calories worth of a meal for lunch, which is abysmally small if anyone knows anything about calories and macros and nutrition in general. I guess I can go find some more. The average person probably eats somewhere between 600 to 800 calories per meal, I'd say. I think that would put you somewhere between like the 1800 to 2400 calorie mark. That's not to say that everyone should be or is eating in that range. Smaller people will always eat less, and I don't just mean like smaller as in skinny, like people that are actually just small in general have less weight to them and will just end up eating less, or typically less weight. You can't be short and fat, so we don't make that a thing. Ooh, this bank might be completely bumped out. I may have to start running through the mountain to the south of us. Did we get anything? Any rocks? Stones? Starting to get overloaded. Oh look, there's some stuff over here. These stones that can get rocks that I can mine. Perfect. This is such a weird angle to see this at. The arm just, that's so weird looking. that's goofy. That's just straight up goofy. Straight up goofy. As certain YouTubers say. I don't want to be stealing quotes here, especially from Markiplier. Let's not do that. What is actually these arrows? Oh, it's I've got a lot of saplings. I should probably plant the saplings at least. I could get the fruit and get a decent amount of money off of that. This is pretty abysmal. But I think as far back as I would have to sprint and then come back to the village, this is probably almost about the same time. I don't know if this is faster or slower, but it's pretty close to the same time either way. I'm just glad that I don't have to spend any time cooking meat at this point while I'm in the village. Yeah. At 300 building structures, and by I kind of want to build the if I can get to the excavation unlocked by like before the end of summer, I'd rather build that next than the smithy, and then build the smithy on top of that, because I don't mind using the smithy to craft like things myself. I just need the stone for the tools. You know, for the knife, the pickaxe, or the knife and the axe, and well, I guess at that point the pickaxe as well. It's hard to tell which. It's not that hard to tell which rocks you can mine for stone, but there's a boar in these woods somewhere almost directly north of our village, and it will bore me. Especially with as much health as I have right now. It should be close to the spot, yeah, right up here, where I can extract some stone. I'm just glad there aren't any wolves super close by. I mean, it's not that hard to travel to a place that does have wolves, but... Come on, I'm holding it. I think I have one more pickaxe. I'll have to build like 2 more tonight. Yeah, see, there's the boar. I don't want to go in that direction, I actually want to go this way. Oh, that's stuff that I can find right there. I'm glad that there's deer close by too. Once I feel comfortable and can make my own arrows and rebuild bows, I'll probably start hunting deer just for the heck of it. Let the villagers eat that food, and then I can just catch stuff for myself. At least 1 more, maybe 2 more. I get the feeling most of these don't replenish until the next season. And it's been a few days, and a lot of the stuff on the riverbank on the other side of the bridge is not replenished yet. Respawned, whatever you want to call it. And now I can't sprint, but I can just follow the road down. It's not that far away. We'll be back in like not that much time, like 18 seconds maybe less. Eventually I'll build some roads to the town and then connect those roads to these roads, or as close as it'll allow me to connect them. I think this direction is safe to go directly there. I shouldn't run into the boar unless it's moved this far over, but I doubt it. Oh, little bunny. I could set traps and type stuff that way too. Just lazy. Let me look at something really quick. Sticks are still increasing. Cool. I have the dude making wicker baskets. His skill is low, so he can't make a lot at a time. I just wanted to make sure that the stick count isn't decreasing. And I think firewood, the amount that I've got going for it, is the exact amount that I need, so I think I'll be fine with that. Okay, so let me... Nope, I wanted to go over this way, and I wanted to grab the logs. Nope. Just two of these. And I wanted to put the limestone, the logs, and the stone in here. How much stone do we have? 125. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, so I've got more than enough stone. How much technology experience did I get? Oh my god, it's gonna take forever to get up to 500. Holy crap. If it looks like I'm not gonna get to 500 by the end of the season, I'll just spend like the last day or two building the smithy, because I'll get the increase hopefully next season, and then I'll be able to make the extraction shed. Is that what it's really called? Excavations shed, whatever. And I thought I'd be at least like 320 by now, or 330. Jeez. I don't know. I need to do it. Because building, I think you get more experience in that technology for, putting together buildings. So I think building a smithy would be the best chance to get that technology up to 500 or closer, and then I can still get the excavation shed earlier in the season. Please don't be a moose, it's about to like just destroy me. Or do. Destroy me, Moose Daddy Senpai. Nope. Nope. No moose, okay. I've seen moose around here, and to be frank, I've stayed away from them just because I don't want them to end up actually being able to, like, aggro and then just charging and running me over. I have been ran over by Wisons before. I do not need to get run over by a moose. For those of you who don't know anything about this game, Wisons are just this game's version of like, I want to say bison, because Wisons sounds like bison, but with a W and a T and an E instead of an O. But it could be buffalo. And now I have to look up what a bison is and what the difference is between it and a buffalo. Bison. Yes, the bison. Oh, bison. I was correct, bison. Oh, the buffalo have, like, wider horns and less fluff and smaller heads. That's right. Buffalo are the things that you usually see get eaten by alligators in certain large rivers and stuff. And, what is it, Africa? Yeah. That's a buffalo. That's what a buffalo is. I got you. I remember what them things is. Maybe. Wow, this whole thing is depleted, really? Well, I should check and see how much, I can do this one. This is probably the last one I can do. I'm gonna have to run back. Oh my god, I only got like 3-point-something points of technology. Holy crap. And extraction. Oh my lord. That's terrible. At least I can sprint still, I guess. Ugh. I know there's other ways to get extraction experience besides just mining the rock deposits. I could just cut down trees and stuff like that that are close to the village. But I don't want to cut down that many trees, to be honest. And yes, I know they grow back. These things are saplings, which means they grow into trees, and I think at some point trees do grow back from stumps in this game. I need to confirm that. I'm getting more skeptical about that every time I say it. I know they grow from the old saplings. I've seen it happen. So maybe I should fell some more trees, but I think they take longer to grow back from stumps. And I just don't want that many stumps laying around. I already have, like, I already have passive income for logs and sticks and feathers, which are the 3 things you get from felling trees. So why would I need to? The only reason they do it is just because it's more convenient and closer. Like, that's part of convenience, Robert. Give me some of that roasted meat, girl. Actually, I'm just gonna take all of it. Sorry, I just need to cook faster. It doesn't take that long to cook meat. I know. I usually cook like 20 every night. So I don't understand how you can be so slow at this speed. What did I set you at? That much meat that fast. Well, this one doesn't account for the actual production of the meat, which is weird. So yeah, I produce 65 meat per day. That subtracts 30 meat per day, so I still make 35 meat per day. And then the kitchen produces only 30 roasted meat per day. Roasted meat is stored 0. Oh, well, yeah, because I took it. I'm an idiot. So I'll check that in a bit. Yeah, because this is 2 fur. And I believe the roasted meat is... 5 per. And if I do 30 times 5 is 150. So I should technically have like That's still not enough for me to eat. Whoops. I guess I should cook my own meat still. Bah humbug. Sorry. Sorry, guys. You don't cook fast enough. 30 per day means I can eat like 6 or less of the meat that she cooks. But that's still not enough because that's only 30 food, and I still go through, I want to say, between 50 and 70 a day. So I mean, it's about half, give or take, that she cooks, but I would still have to cook the rest on my own. But would still generate an extra 35 meat, so I could probably take out like an extra 5 to 10 meat and still be okay. So, no big deal. NBG. I guess I could seed some crops too. I don't know which ones I want to seed, and I do plan on building more fields. So if I have most of the places I want unlocked by the end, I may actually just build a second house and then go recruit some people and maybe attempt to romance someone enough to marry them, and then I could have 3 additional people for the start of next summer. And then I have someone to work the excavation, potentially someone to work the field, or to work a second woodshed if I feel like my wood production has gone down. And then we obviously have enough food because we generate like an extra 35 meat, which means an extra 70 food plus the 150. So we actually have 220 food coming in per day. So I think that would cover like another 2 or 3 people. So that's my other idea, is that if I unlock the excavation shed early enough, I may spend like a few days, but at the rate I'm going, I mean, I think I only boosted it like maybe 15 points today, and I'd still have another 180 something to go, which is going to take more than 10 days. So I don't think I'm going to make it. I think I'm going to have to wait till next season to attempt to recruit people. Which kind of sucks, but I mean, I guess I'll go out to the villages to do the quests anyways, because the quests can give reputation and coin. Even though reputation is a little bit less useful in this game, because it only affects your maximum population, and right now my maximum population is like I think double what I actually have, maybe even triple, and I just can't recruit that many people because there's no reason to. Like I have all of my stations filled, all of the ones that I need. The only other place I could build is a house, but then they wouldn't have, I could maybe get one person to work at the Hunter's Lodge. I guess I could assign someone else to work at the 1 out of 2. Nope, workshop and kitchen are both one person jobs too. So the only thing I could do is build a house and put one person in it and have them work the hunting lodge. It would make more sense for me to romance someone and marry them and have them work the hunting lodge. I kind of want to romance that chick in Hornica, but I also don't want to spend like 50 years there. Because basically I would just pack up enough food, go there, and then just sleep every day and romance her more, and then, because she's so far away, it doesn't do me any good. But I think she said she either had a high excavation or a high production skill, I think. Man, I forget which of the NPCs said. I know the chick in Rolnica had something that I was kind of interested in. The chick in Hornica that I was kind of interested in. Both of them I've been romancing, but the one in Hornica I think I'm up to like 44%. I could romance her and probably marry her by the end of spring. And then I think there was one NPC I saw in Jazerica, and I don't remember what that person's skill was. I could go to Dinica, since I haven't been there yet, and see what the person there, or people there, have to offer. But I think the one in Rolnica was good at farming. She made it sound like she was very good at farming, which I need someone like that. And then I guess I could build a house and have her work the plot, and then get someone else that does basically anything, and then just have them work in the hunting, or I couldn't build another place after that, so that would be it. And then I could romance the other chick, so I could build another house and then leave it at that, and then at the end of the season have another place open. Because right now the field doesn't have anyone to work it. No building. So maybe I couldn't have anyone work it if I don't have... here, let me click on this guy. Yeah, those are the only ones I can do. Unless I build a barn, I can't have anyone. Shoot. So I could marry the chick in Rolnica and build a barn and give her that job. Because if I build a building, someone's going to have no job. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but then I'm feeding a mouth that isn't... I could wait till the end of the season. I could try to romance the chick in Hornica, marry her, and then wait till the end of the season. And if I have, like, 3 or 4 days left, build a house, like, in the last day or two, and then go collect some people to do that. But I need to find people to collect, I guess. So I guess I could run around at night and do that. I don't know. If you stay up too late, you can get sick and reduce, like, your ability to do stuff. There's options. Oh, I know what I was looking for. Water skin. Where is he putting those stupid... wicker basket. They don't weigh a whole lot, do they? Only 2 per. And if my weight stays at 17... So I should probably only carry about 5 of them at a time. I'm sorry, 10. 10 at a time. Ten times 2 is 20, so 15. No, wow, I can't do math. 10 is 20, I want to carry less than 20, so I should carry between 5 and 7. 7 times 2 is 14. So between 7 and 8. Yeah, between 7 and 8. Because Times 9 would put me at 18, and that would put me exactly at 35, and that may be... So 7 or 8 would be... So once he's got a couple more of those made... How many feathers do we have, too? 41... Oh no, each of those is 0.5. That's the total weight right there. Wow. He could make quite a few. So I could take the feathers and the wicker basket and go sell them. I don't know why I picked up the digger figurine. Okay, so today is day 20... Day 21, so I only have 9 days left. Tough. And it's perfect. Just want to save the game, have a heart attack. I think the field is over this way. So I was going to kind of expand in this direction a bit and put the barn and the other house and stuff over here. I guess I could see those are the moose I was talking about. I don't want to get too close to them. I guess I could fell these trees, and that wouldn't be too big of a deal. Let the saplings in certain places grow back too. Right here. But not these guys. Not these guys. Could put the next house like kind of in this area, and then the barn like on the other side of it, like from here. Like these as well. And now yeah, I just wanted to make sure the stick production was still in the positive because the guy was using it to make wicker baskets. fine with these trees back here. I think that should be fine. Okay. Make sure that no trees are on that a ways. This was something I meant to do a while ago. I guess I should probably get rid of this one. I guess that one might be able to stay. I don't know. I'll get rid of it. The tree line isn't that far behind, so cool. Okay. Put stuff into here. I don't think that increased the technology that no, I kind of did. A little bit. So, let's see. We'd have to see. So our stage has been on for a little over an hour. Fell this tree. Do I want to do that right now? I can probably do that right now. This one. And this one. And I was going to say the other should be 2. Spruce trees usually have 2. Birch have 2, spruce have 3, and maple has 4. Yeah, maybe that's fine. To it or something. I heard it. I thought someone was gonna walk in. So I kind of want to put like most of the fields and stuff over here. So I kind of want to keep a direct line of sight between the fields and the village. I don't much care if there's trees around it, but I do want to keep a good line of sight on it. That should be fine right now. This kind of follows the tree line, and then I can always build around there. I may fell those 3 ones sitting in there, but the rest of it I think should be fine. These can probably stay here. Oh, rabbit. How much did that go up? 5? Not good, not bad. I did like 2 or 3 trees before I checked again, so it's not like a point per tree. Okay. I could continue to collect stone, but there's quite a few knives left and stone axes. I have 3 pickaxes. a town I haven't been to. That way I can kind of check out the potential recruits. That's what I meant. That's what I was thinking. Somebody that has... What am I missing right now? I would like one more good excavator, because my only other good excavator is also good at production. I don't want anyone good at fishing just yet. Maybe I'll collect someone for that next season. But it's like, this guy's good at... I want someone that's good at farming and good at extraction. Or someone that's good at production, and then I could switch this chick off of it or something. So production, extraction, and farming are the things I'm looking for. I know the chick in Nika or whatever is good at farming. So I may build the house like last minute, not... Well, I think they reset at the end of the season, and that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of hustling to recruit them for the end of the season. Because I don't know... It's random what characteristics each person gets and where they're located. I don't think Wanderers stick around. Like, even if you've been romancing them and talking to them, they don't stick around. They change each season. It's like, I already used the two guys at Unageist, and I think the other one at Boro, and one of the other places. I've used up all of the people there because I've either recruited them, or I recruited them and it turned out that they were useless to me, so I got rid of them. And they don't go back to the town they were in, they just leave permanently, because you get more people each season. So I don't really recommend doing that super often. That's one of the reasons why I was kind of hesitant to do it so many times. If you are going to do it, I would say do it to less than half the villages. You know, this place has 2 people, so I might luck out. Okay, let me talk to not the little girl, but this guy.
Hello, traveler.
You say that kind
Whatever
of mean.
you need, I've got it.
Here, just take all of my feathers, and take all of these wicker baskets. You're only going to sell them to me for half. Yeah, you sell everything at half. I could sell some of the seedlings I have, actually, if I really wanted to. Beetroot and cabbage, I do want to buy some of these. They are 12 per, so I really don't want to spend too much. So I can sell all 3 of the, or I could buy a certain amount of these 3 from clay and straw at the workbench in the barn. I can't remember, I do have flaxseed. I also want to buy wheat, because I'm not sure if I have wheat. Could buy 5 of each. Since it's getting close to the end of the summer, I kind of just want to buy some of this stuff. What is poppy used for? For crafting poppy seeds? What do you use poppy seeds for? Cooking in the kitchen or sowing in fields during the spring. I'll buy some poppy. Autumn, so I can wait and buy a rye next season. I don't need it now. Onion seeds. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think think I already have oat, so I don't think I'm gonna buy some. Yeah, I'll buy some just for the heck of it. Five, and then the rest needs to be spent on fertilizer. 6. Okay. Cool. Very
See
well.
you soon.
Because I can't make fertilizer, so I have to buy it. And I don't even have enough fertilizer to do all of those just yet. Okay, so it's 2 dudes, so I can only recruit
How
one
are you?
of you. So you're good at farming. I wish
Have a
I
good
could
day.
get more, like, specific.
How is life treating you?
Small talk. Simple hard work. Work with my bare hands. I'm assuming that means excavation.
See you soon.
These 2 dudes
Hail,
did say
friend.
different things, right? Small talk. Farming is complex and challenging job. So yeah, you're farming. That means
Goodbye.
you have to be excavation, not production. Though either one of you could be. I can't hire both of you because I can only build one house. I can only have one male in each house. So I might go with the excavation guy because I will need someone to do the other thing, and I can replace this guy with the chick in Romanica. Which, since I'm so close to, I might just go up to and then head back to the village. I don't think I've been to Lesnica, so I don't know about any people that might be there. But having a farmer and an excavationist, and then maybe going down to Hornica and wooing that chick for a minute. So maybe I'll just build a house, put them in it, and just finagle the stuff, and then work on some other things until the end of the season, because I think I have 8 more days after this day. So
How is life treating you?
Said you were good at excavation. Okay. Into my craft. So you're bad at production. Okay. Bad at production, but good at excavation, which is fine. It's kind of annoying when they also have like 3. I mean, it's great because you can move them around, but this way I have at least one person who's primarily going to be excavation. Okay, so then I want to head north-ish, and I'm looking the wrong way. Hopefully I can get there and have a house built before they get ticked off and leave. Because I don't think they can do their other resources until they have a house, maybe? Look, another friggin' axe. Worst case scenario, I can sell it. Just travel all the way to Ronica. Is there a stream nearby? Well, I'll pass over the river, so I'll be able to drink there. get out of the smithy could be, I can wait like 8 days to get that. It's this way. Maybe it's this way. No, it's this one. Good thing I checked. This. I don't get slowed down by swimming. Nice. Okay. My food is not boring me just yet. Hey, look, a little camp thing I built. I hope those despawn after a few days or when the season changes, because that would suck, because I don't think I can get rid of those. Maybe I can. Maybe if I pull out my hammer, I can de-build them, you know, destroy them, but that's like a really weird thing, as opposed to just having it an option when you're looking at it. I think this is the chick that,
Hello there.
small talk. What are your skills? Hunting is not your thing. Grab the baskets. Oh my. Never mind. Let me load from 1. I mean, worst comes to worst, I could go to Hornica. I could build a house, put the dude in it, go to Hornica, get that chick, put her in the house, and romance her every day until I can marry her, and then do that.
How are you?
Chick 3. There's always Lesnica that I could go to as well. I'll just go cross country. I'm on the wrong road anyways. So 4. I think that's 4 up there. Links. Let's get back to the road. I'll just go there, start on the house, build it, go through with it. I have a save from when I don't build the house in case anything does, happen, but I think for the most part, because this guy is good at excavation, if there is an issue with the wood, I can always just build I have to wait till next season to build a woodshed, but next season I can build a woodshed in a minute. That's our resource center. I'll just start on the house and then I'll go to Hornica and recruit that chick, because I know she's... I thought I knew someone that was good at farming. I would prefer a good farmer, but I'll save and then go to Hornica and recruit the chick and see what her stats are. And if they're nothing that I would use, I'll just... I won't even bother romancing her, I guess. Save some time, I guess. In order to build a simple house. That's the other thing. I guess I could be building a small house houses now instead of just simple houses. And then I think you can actually stick non-related individuals in a small house. Simple small house is 8. So 6 or 8. What is the difference between the two? Stone campfire and cauldron inside. House. I guess it was on the way out, so probably not. That stinks. Okay, and then if it comes down to the last day and I haven't planted these, I'm in need of shit. But I need to get more fertilizer before I do that. I got a lot of things. Oy vey. This one I can kind of be making a few trips. So 5, we'll finish it. Not finish it, but I'll be done with the logs. Okay, after I get this house built, I might call it, and then go into action tomorrow to finish up the town for the village. Wow, the town for the village. What does that even mean? What words am I using? 6, 8, 8, 6, 6. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 40 plus 8 is 48 plus 18, 64. 64 sticks. And I don't think I have any... Oh, I do have straw. Boom. I don't think this hammer is going to make it through this house. But we will see. Didn't think about that while I was standing there. I'll have to go back and then... Yeah, I think I'll get through the roof. Then I probably want to go get something to drink. I'm not even going to make it all the way through the roof. Okay. Need to drink. Okay. Craft a hammer. 1 log, 10 sticks. 10. Let's get inside the house. We can do minimal walking and hit it from pretty much, I think, most of the spots. Yeah, I should be able to line up and hit every single wall. I'm gonna do the door frame last because I can just stand out in front of the house and do that one. Almost there, buddy. Hold on. What? I counted it out. Well, I guess I could have been off by 2. Whatever. No big deal. Okay, management. You're so unhappy. Simple house. The only place I could assign you to make sure that you are useful is the hunting place for now. I get it, not your thing really, but you know, could be worse. There you go. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately that means that I'm gonna go through Hunter's Knives again, but at least it increases the input for some of the other stuff. Oh, I guess I need to get food for once. Maybe I shouldn't run all the way to Mornica just yet. Some meat slices. Cook them all myself. be better now. I might have to mess with my video camera settings because the face cam isn't super great. It's not terrible, but it's having some problems. I guess maybe this isn't like the important thing, so. Well, I did have 6 in there already, so I don't know why I didn't just eat that, but probably because I forgot. Okay, so let me check out management real quick. So I need 150, 150. So we're barely meeting the, no, we are definitely beating the food demand still. Especially since I have him assigned as hunter. The water demand went up, whatever, we have more buckets incoming. The wood demand has gone up to 150, so I need to re-evaluate. So it's about 30 per person. Extraction, woodshed. Exactly at 30. And I want to put this up 6.6 per day, 42, 8, and then I'll put the rest back to 6. So yeah. So we got it. We got this. We should be building buckets as well. Or I guess, well, yeah, looks like a bucket, so I think this is still like the ending of that same day. I'm getting so lost with the days. As soon as I come back to the village, I kind of get, yeah, it's the end of the day because it's setting in the west. Rises in the east, sets in the west. Because we pump out like 1 bucket every 10 days. And I think that's probably before the buckets break. If it's not, I might have to increase that bucket production. Oops. Yeah, it goes down 10% every time you use a bucket, so I may actually boost that. Just so that we come out with extra buckets. Production, workshop. Oh no, it's half a bucket per day. Wow. We'll do that and then put the rest into this. Cool. So we get 1 simple torch every 10 days. I don't use simple torches that often, so that's not a big deal. Oh, but then he uses straw. Never mind. Let's not do that. Let's put that in here. His skill kind of sucks, so he's not very fast, but whatever. Okay. So I think we are pretty good. Because I don't think we can increase, the kitchen's at 100%, they're only doing roasted meat. So, the roasted meat just covers what we have for right now, and then as soon as we add another person, that takes off 15 raw meat, which is fine because we have 35, so that leaves 20. Actually, we produce more than that now. If I go to hunting, we actually produce, yeah, 108 meat per day. If we go to the kitchen, so 108 minus 30 is 78. And then if we add another person, that would be 15 out of that 78. Yeah. Okay. I think all of the math is working in our favor so far. Yeah, I'll have him do something else eventually someday. I thought she would have like a level 3 skill, but apparently not. I guess maybe we could run to Hornica and see what that chick's skill is. And then that's one less thing I have to worry about doing. Wow, this is so slow. Not gonna lie, this is the map. Scrolling on the map is terrible. Okay. Yeah, let's just go. One less thing I have to do tomorrow. So then tomorrow can be all about exciting stuff. I'm pretty sure in Jerezica it's only a dude. So since I'm full on dudes, I can't really recruit him, so I won't bother going there. If I think I can romance her, because the romance options are quick, and you only get so many a day. But you end up getting anywhere between like 15 to 25% every day. So it's possible I could have her romanced in 3 days. So I may start looking for like another female recruit and see if I can find one with like any level 3 in any of the 3, or I guess 2 categories at this point, since I have an extraction guy, excavation guy. Really what I would like is farming and or production. So if this chick in Hornica has a high production skill, then I really need to find someone that has a high farming skill. And if I can't find one that has a high farming skill, I don't know, maybe hunting? I think there was one place, maybe that was Lesnica I went to. There was one of the chicks that was good at hunting, or maybe it was one of the 3 up top. Because I don't think I recruited from all of them yet. I'm not 100% sure. So let's go back, let's just go to Hornica. I'm not going to drop a save, so I hope there's an autosave at some point, just in case something attacks me. Wanderers sit out at campfires all night, so if you show up at night and find them, if you show up at night, you can find them, and you can still recruit them at night. This way. See and avoid them there. He has moved closer to the cave. What is my building technology at? 339. It did not go up that much. So yeah, I doubt that's going to get done by the end of this season, so it'll probably be early next season is when I can get an extraction site, so I'm just setting up for next season at this point. So what I'll do the rest of the time is chop trees, mine stone, sell stuff to get coins, and buy fertilizer. So I need a decent amount of... I thought that was something special. I need a decent amount of fertilizer in order to plant most of those seeds I have. I want to say I need like 25 or 30. Is that dude? Could take his bow and other stuff. It's it literally just says you can take it. Almost there. Probably immediately run back if she's got good stats. If she's got bad stats, I'll just call it there. I'm only like 100 meters away. Don't kill me. Freaking wolves, man. Awesome. Okay.
Hello.
Small talk. See that you're a craftsperson. So then I would prefer to find music and romance. She's lucky she's got that 3, so she either needs to be cooking, sewing, or crafting something. I'll stick her in that simple small house for now. And I don't have anywhere to assign her, so she can't work. I'm gonna save. Let's save for an older one. Obviously nothing to offer me right now this season. Since I can't get him this season, he can despawn. No big deal. So now I want to make it back to... the village and see if I can sleep. I want to see if I can get back in time to sleep. Get some jack shits. This could be dangerous. Which is one of the reasons why I dropped a save on a different file. Yeah, as soon as I get back there, I'll probably call it for the night. Just so I didn't have to do this. This boring ass run. Oh man, I don't. Oh god, I think he's chasing me. Oh god. Can't see where anything is, and I also think wolves are more likely to spawn at night, which is another reason why it's so dangerous, but... maybe I got away. That's a first. It's a first since the updates and since since it got out of early access, that I've been able to get... Oh shit, here's something else. That I've been able to get away from some kind of... Maybe that was just the ticking of the music. That I've been able to get away from some kind of predator like that. They sped them up quite a bit towards the end of early access, and now I'm blind. But I think I'm on the safe road back, so... yeah, they sped up a lot of the animals, noticeably since the end of the early access. Be careful, because it could be near the boars. I want to stay in the open fields where I can see stuff. Almost there, I'm over halfway. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to stream tonight. I really wanted to. I just got a bunch of stuff set up and I felt really good about this. And I wanted to try uploading the video to YouTube, which is going to take friggin' forever. Even with my pretty decent upload speed, it's going to take forever. So, and then I was, I read some stuff online that the best times to stream on Twitch, if you can't stream late at night, is actually between like 10 a.m. and 1 p.m.-ish. I don't know if that's my time or like Eastern. I'd assume it's either Central or Eastern. Probably not Pacific or Mountain, but I don't know, it didn't say. So I may start trying to stream between like either 9 a.m. to whenever or 8 a.m. to whenever on Saturdays and Sundays Central Time. On the weekends at least. Weekdays I won't be able to do that. I'll have to keep streaming at night on weekdays, but oh wow, someone's patrolling the village. And sleep till the next day. Okay, and I didn't have to waste today traveling. Let's go back and save over this one. Yeah, we'll just save over 2. Okay, so now she's here, I don't have to go to Hornica to flirt again, and it should only take 2, maybe 3 more days, and then I can marry her, move her into my house, and I open up a space. So I kind of want to flirt with her, go see if I can find another female who may have skill in farming. I remember there being one, so I'll probably just, like, go out to different villages and see if there's anyone there, and if there's not, I'll load, and then go to a different village, load, go to a different village, so I don't waste in-game time for the remainder of this season. And then from there, I'll have all of the people I need for next season. Hopefully get that building limit increase once the chapter quest finishes and next season starts, and then I can immediately look to build a barn and smithy, and then I can hire someone to work the field, and then hopefully between building the barn, the smithy, and some other extraction stuff, I get close to getting the excavation shed, because I really want to get one of those set up as soon as possible. That would be nice. That way I don't have to keep going out and trying to mine stone across different like deposits, rock deposits, because it's starting to get really tedious doing that. And then once I have that done, I'm kind of in the clear zone. I'll have a barn, so I can just keep making fields and having them plowed and seeds planted by the barn worker. And there's more than enough days for them to get pretty much all of the stuff I need done. I just need to make sure that they have bags and hoes, and that's stuff that I'm pretty sure you can make with the smithy. You might need the sewing station in order to make the bags, or at least like leather bags and other stuff from resources that are coming in. But regardless, so smithy and barn first thing. Next thing is the excavation hut, and then hopefully the sewing hut, and then eventually try to work my way up to getting the hunting lodge too. Because usually the fishery and the herbalist I kind of hold off a little bit on, though I might build those soon. It depends on what my building limit is when I get that upgrade and how many other upgrades I can get in one season. If I can get a bunch of building upgrades, then I can do whatever, but if I can't and I only get like 4 or 5, then I'm gonna limit it to the ones I've already mentioned, because those are the ones that are seemingly the most important to me. Getting a sewing station, an excavation shed, a smithy, and a barn. I have a dude to work the excavation shed. The chick that I just brought that I want to romance and wife is the chick that I want to do either sewing or cooking, depending. That other person has high excavation and cooking, so I may actually turn them into another lumber person, another wood person, rebuild a woodshed. And then I don't need anyone to work the smithy immediately. I could always make the dude that's doing the workshop work the smithy, that way he can build tools with the stone stuff, and then I don't have to worry about supplying the tools as long as he supplies like a certain amount of knives and axes and pickaxes every day. Then we're golden. And then I can sit there and make stuff at the workshop, because I would make stuff faster anyways. Yeah. It doesn't make much sense to have this guy doing that kind of stuff. And then eventually I want another 1 or 2 people that are high in production, and at least 1 more excavation person. I can save like another field worker for down the road, but those seem to be the most useful right now, and then potentially another useful hunter, because once I get this guy out of there, the hunting stuff goes a little bit down. But I do need a dedicated person in the kitchen, because that really helps with our food intake. But yeah, so smithy, excavation shed, barn, potentially another wood thing. But yeah, if I get enough where I can build like another house and get even more people in here, because I've got the population limit down already, I can have more people in here. I just need to be able to build more houses to put more people in. And I know I could be upgrading some of these houses to a regular house in order to get more people in. I might start doing that soon. I might start with my house and then build the next house as a regular house, and then just transfer people between houses, because I don't want to have anyone without a house for too long of a time. I kind of thought about doing it with the most recent house I built, but at the same time I was like, I just want to get something built quick and get people in it, because I think you can put more people in simple houses as opposed to the small simple one, but I'm not 100% sure. And if that's the case, then I can save building space by having the same amount of house with more people in it to do more work. So I don't have to build more houses, and I can keep my limit low and focus on building like workstations, and then upgrade those workstations slowly. And then after that, expand outside. Like, once I've got the total number of people that I can have working at different workstations, then build a new house, bring in a bunch of different people, assign them different jobs to make sure that our resource income is good and all that. So I've got a plan, I've got an idea. So yeah, I think tomorrow we'll start with some romance, and then we'll go on a recruiting journey and try to find a person, because that'll give Numbnuts more time to build more wicker baskets, and the hunting people more time to get feathers, because those are the 2 main things that I'm selling at this point. And I may sell some of the fur and leather, because I can let that build up through autumn in order to make more clothes for people, and specifically myself. in order to stay warm. So yeah, I think that once I find the last recruit that I'm going to have for this season and get them in before the season ends, after that, it'll mostly just be excavations and selling, earning coin, getting fertilizer so I can plow the fields and plant stuff without a worker yet and without a barn, but I would like to plant stuff this season to get it growing, because it doesn't matter how many days it's in the season. As long as it's planted in the season, then next season it will automatically bloom, and then I'll have more stuff, and I can make more seeds, and I'll have food and stuff like that. So that's kind of the goal, trying to snowball this thing, and we're making good progress so far, so I feel pretty happy and confident about that. So now I get to do the obligatory end of the video stream spiel. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube and you guys are a fan of Twitch, go to the Twitch channel and give me a follow there and try to watch me live. I prefer to try and get the Twitch streams kind of rolling with some more live chatter. Obviously no one popped in to chat this time, and my live view count is low. My analytics aren't too bad, but most days are not super great, and I probably don't stream at super optimal times. I have a job and a life, what can I do? I'm trying to optimize as much as I can to try to get as much growth going into Twitch and potentially YouTube as there is possible. If you guys are watching on YouTube and you're not a huge fan, just give me a follow on YouTube. I'll be uploading like all of the live streams as archives on YouTube. But either way, whether you care about YouTube or Twitch, you can follow me on Twitter, where you will get updates about me going live, because it's very likely that a YouTube video is going to come up after I'm live. So it'll probably be later that night or day or the next day. I'll probably have the video uploaded depending on how long it takes to upload it. I do not have an editor right now. I am not going to edit these videos. I'm just going to record live and then upload it, and I'll keep maybe 3 or 4 videos prior and then start deleting them after that, because I don't want to soak up a bunch of memory on my PC. And since I'm going to be doing streams for anywhere from like 2 to 8 hours, those will be pretty big videos. But yeah, give me a follow on Twitter. The link should be in my About on Twitch. If it's not in my About on YouTube now, it will be soon. But I do all of the channel and stream updates on Twitter, so give me a follow there. Respond to some of my stuff there, tweet at me, message me there. Twitter's probably the best platform in order to get a hold of me directly about like anything you like any tips or advice, or if you want to send me death threats and call me a pussy and that kind of stuff, do that there. That'd be great. I love that kind of stuff. I also have an Instagram. It's RB Prime Gaming, just like the YouTube and the Twitch. You can follow me on Instagram when you want to see other updates when I'm going live. I'll try to update Instagram and Twitch Twitter at the same time, because I've linked the 2 apps, so I should be able to post on one and have it post on the other at the same time. So if you're not a Twitter fan, then you can hit me up on Instagram. If you're not a fan of either one, then hopefully you find me on Twitch or YouTube. But anyways, yeah, just give me a follow, hit those follow buttons, hit those notification buttons, follow me on any of those 4 platforms, and you should be seeing some more content from me and more live streams. But I appreciate any support anybody gives me, and I hope I get some more of you in here and we can build a cool community and start chatting and having a good time. Hope you guys have a good day or night. Later.